In this video, I'm going to be going over the condo market here in Southeast Florida and the alarming inventory that is happening. I actually just listed a condo down in Palm Beach County, and there was a significantly high ratio of inventory. And I wanted to go into each county to show you what is going on and this alarming trend that's going on. So let's get into the graphs now and take a look. All right, so the first thing we want to look at here is we're going to go from north to south, St. Lucie, Martin, and then Palm Beach County. Now, this goes back 3 years. You can see right here, so this is the month's supply of inventory of condominiums. I know you can't see the numbers on the graph, but what I'm going to show you here as I highlight them, so this goes back here. You can see the month supply of inventory back in 1221, February actually of 1222, was 1.3 months of inventory. So that's, again, under 3 months of inventory is a seller's market, between 3 and 6 is neutral, and over 6 months of inventory is that buyer's market. You don't need a degree in astrophysics to see what's going on here, and it's not a laughing matter because it goes from that 1 point, nothing, which is a buyer's market, up to 3.9 there. That's in 323. So March of 23 was at 3.9 months. So that just went into a neutral market in 1 year. Then if we go a little bit ahead here, we see this peak here. This is in 124, so this is just about another year later. It went up to 14.7 months of inventory. So way into a buyer's market. And then if we look here, very recently, month supply of inventory, this is 1224 just in December of 24, and went up to that 14.7 months of inventory. So I just wanted to show you all what is going on in the condo market. So if you own a condo here in St. Lucie County, know that you are well within a buyer's market. This is looking now at Martin County. So you can see here, going back to 1221-ish, you had 0.6 months of inventory. So this is only about 3 years ago. You were well within that seller's market. That was right at the end of the big C word there. What we can see is if we move ahead here just a year, 123, this actually was 7.2 months of inventory. So just in 1 year, it moved right through a neutral market into a buyer's market. Let's move ahead here another year. This is 10.8 months of inventory. So you can see that inventory rising here in Martin County, where we are right now. We cover all of these counties, but this is very alarming. The good news is all of them have dipped in January, but this is October of 24, it was up to 15.5 months of inventory. So well within that buyer's market that I'm talking about. And you can see that trend going up. It does bounce up and down. Good news is here, we bounced down just here, which is still in a buyer's market. That is 1224. That's at 8.4 months of inventory. So it might bounce down. We don't know if it's going to come back up, similar to how these went up and then down, up and then down, but the general trend is up in inventory. Lastly here, let's look at Palm Beach County. So we go back 3 years here, and what you can see is, again, that 1.3 months of inventory coming just out of that C word. And, you're at 1.3 months of inventory. That was in that seller's market, multiple offers, bidding above asking price, and then just about a year later, we can see here that we're at 4.9 months. So it just moved into that neutral market in Palm Beach County just a year later. Let's bounce ahead another year to 1224, beginning just of 24 of last year. We were at 9 months of inventory. So that is, again, well within that buyer's market. And then lastly, finishing off here, most recently in December of 24, we went up to 13.8 months of inventory. So if you own a condo and you want to sell, pricing is absolutely critical. Doing great photos, doing drone, having accessibility to the unit, having it clean, all that kind of stuff is very important, but pricing is absolutely paramount because there are other properties out there that have nice photos. There are other properties out there that do drone and all the other stuff and social media, all the kind of things that we do. But ultimately, you need to be priced right, even relative to those other condominiums that are priced right, but also marketed right with good photos and all the things that I talked about. The condominium that I put on the market here recently was in the $700,000 range in Palm Beach County. And in Palm Beach County, in that range was 20 months of inventory in that specific geocode. So I'm trying to give you the overall picture here of the inventory going up. But it depends also on your price point in the area that you're in relative to, the community that you're in, as well as the overall market, and then even just the area that you might be in within that overall market, and also price point and, square footage and that kind of stuff. So I hope this is helpful. I'm not trying to alarm anybody out there. I'm trying to educate. And this condo market, there's opportunity in here. So you can still go in and this is the place where you can actually find properties below what they sold for a year ago, especially 2 years ago, because these people in these condo markets that aren't priced right or even just need to sell, there's some real opportunity out there. So I hope you find this information helpful. If you haven't subscribed, hey, please subscribe to the channel. We do all kinds of content on, market updates, communities, all that kind of stuff. You can look at my old videos and see, great restaurants and that kind of stuff in these areas. And we'll be doing more of that here in the future. So I hope this finds you well, and I wish you a very, very good day.